Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Vanchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chap. 25 Sec 4 of Jane Eyre, an Autobiography.
As.
Oh.
Jane Eyre, an Autobiography. Charlotte Brontë. Chap. 25 Sec 4. I shook my head. What? Is there more? But I will not believe it to be anything important. I warn you of incredulity beforehand. The disquietude of his air, the somewhat apprehensive impatience of his manner, surprised me. But I proceeded. I dreamt another dream. That Thornfield Hall was a dreary ruin, the retreat of bats and owls. I thought that of all this stately front nothing remained but a shell-like wall, very high and very fragile looking. I wondered, on a moonlight night, through the grass-grown enclosure within. Here I stumbled over a marble hearth, and there over a flown fragment of cornice. Wrapped up in a shawl, I still carried the unknown little child. I might not lay it down anywhere. However tired were my arms, however much its weight impeded my progress, I must retain it. I heard the gallop of a horse at a distance on the road. I was sure it was you, and you were departing many years and for a distant country. I climbed the thin wall with frantic, perilous haste, eager to catch one glimpse of you from the top. The stones rolled from under my feet. The ivy branches I grasped gave way. The child clung round my neck in terror, and almost strangled me. At last I gained the summit. I saw you like a speck on a white track, lessening every moment. The blast blew so strong I could not stand. I sat down on the narrow ledge. I hushed the scared infant in my lap. You turned an angle of the road. I bent forward to take a last look. The wall crumbled. I was shaken. The child rolled from my knee. I lost my balance. Phil. Anne. Jane. Oh, the preface. The tale is yet to come. I'm waking. A gleam dazzled my eyes. I thought, oh, it is daylight. But I was mistaken. It was only candlelight. Sophie, I supposed, had come in. There was a light in the dressing table, and the door of the closet. Well, before going to bed, I had hung my wedding dress and veil. Stood open. I heard a rustling there. I asked, Sophie, what are you doing? No one answered, but a form emerged from the closet. It took the light, held it aloft, and surveyed the garments pendant from the portmanteau. Sophie, Sophie, I again cried, and still it was silent. I had risen up in bed. I bent forward. First surprise, then bewilderment came over me, and then my blood crept cold through my veins. Wister, Rochester, This was not Sophie. It was not Lee. It was not my Fairfax, it was no it. And still it was not even that strange woman, been one of them. Interrupted my master. No, sir, to the contrary. The precincts of Thornfield Hall before the height describe it at. Seemed, sir, a woman, tull and large hanging on. Down her back. I know not what dress she had on it. Was white and straight, but with a gown sheet of ore. Sure, not at first, but presently she took my veil from it. Place held it up, gazed at it long her own head, and turned to the mirror, fearful and ghastly to me. Oh, sir, I never saw a face like it. Facey, it was a savage. Please, both are usually pale. This, sir, was purple. The lips were swollen dark, the brow furrowed. Black eyebrows widely raised over the blue shot eyes. Sir, from its gaunt head ran in two parts, the floor it drew. Aside the window curtain and looked out, dawn approaching for it taking. The candle, it retreated to the door, just at my bedside. The figure stopped, first up her candle close to my face, and extinguished it under my eyes. I was aware her lurid visage flamed over mine, and I lost consciousness. No one so, but the broad day. I rose, my head and face in water, drank a long draught, and felt I was not ill, and brought this. Then, now, sir, the creature of an overstimulated brain. That is certain. I must be careful of you, my charter, sir. Depend on it, my nerves were not in. Was real in your previous dreams, were they real too? Or ruin? Am I severed from you by insuperable obstacles? To it? Why, as indissolubly, and when we are once united of these mental terrors, sir, then to be only such, I wish it more now than ever since. I cannot do it, Jane, but sir, so. To myself, on rising this morning, daylight there on the carpet, so what? Gave the distinct lie to my hypothesis the veil. I felt Mr. Rochester start and shudder round me. Thank God, he exclaimed, you last night it was only the veil that was harmed. He drew his breast short and strained me so close to him, could scarcely pant. After some minutes' silence, he continued, surely. Now, Janet, I'll explain to you all about it. It was half dream, half reality. A woman did. I did not enter your room, and that woman must have been Grace. Well, you call her a strange being yourself, from all you know. To me? What Mason? In a state between sleeping and waking. You noticed her entrance and her actions, but fevered. You ascribed to her a gobbling appearance different from her. On the long dishevelled hair, the back face, the exaggerated stature, figments of imagination, results of nightmare at wheel. And it is like her. Keep such a woman in my house, and a day I will tell you, but not now. Satisfied, Jane? I reflected. Only possible one. Satisfied I was not. So relieved, I certainly did feel a contented smile. And now, as it was long past one to leave. Does not Sophie sleep with Adela in the nursery? He asked as I lit my candle. Yes, bed for you. You must share it with her tonight, Jane. Is no wonder that the incident you have related should make you nervous. I would rather you did not sleep alone. To sew and fasten the door securely on the inside. Go upstairs tomorrow, for you must be dressed and have finished breakfast before 8. Now, no more sombre thoughts chase dull care. Away, Janet. You hear to what soft whispers the wind has fallen. More beating of rain against the window panes it was, and stainless. The clouds, now trooping forward before the wind to the west. We're filing off eastward in long, suvid columns. Moonshine. Peacefully. Well, said Mr. Rochester, gazing inquiringly into my eyes. The night is serene, sir. Sorry tonight this prediction was but half fulfilled of sorrow, but as little did I dream of joy slept dull, with little Ethel in my arms. I was jilted so tranquil, so passionless, so innocent and waited for the coming day. All my life was awake and astir in my frame. The sun rose, I rose too, left her at my neck, and I cried over her with strange emotion, because I feared my sobs would break her still sound repose, emblem of my past life, and he. To be continued.